EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get about 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They're going to go play action with Howard. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Steeler first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
On 2nd down, Howard. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the ground, here's Quinshon Judkins. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Browns. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Malik Collins makes the stop. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Another run here with Johnson. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
And across the league, this is not one of the easier defenses to go against, let alone as a rookie. So his confidence, it's been evident all week, and it's shown up here as he tries to prove he belongs on this field.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They run it once more with Judkins. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on 3rd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That was the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
70, ready, go. Ready.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll go again with Johnson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tackle there by Michael Hall.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and one. Here's Howard. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. First grab for Metcalf. Good for the first down. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. To throw it on first down is Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd and 10. Throwing again. Howard. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. First catch of the ball game for Deebo. That's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Moving outside the pocket.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. He'll drop to throw. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Come on, come on. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snap.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. That is T.J. Watt. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. That's out wide to Judkins. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
They'll run. Johnson. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action. It's Howard. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Howard. Samuel there to make the catch. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. And on 1st down, it's back to Judkins. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. They face 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. They'll look to throw again. Got a man open downfield. It's Tolbert. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll take this one in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 4th TD grab of the season. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Howard to throw here on first down. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll throw on first down with Howard. That finds Samuel working across. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He finds Metcalf on the slant. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now, faking the give. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Give him 14 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
Here we go. Set. Go.
On the handoff, Judkins. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Again, it's Judkins. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Cleveland.
First down 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Derek Harmon in for the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down and 8. He'll look to throw. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. The fancy plays you want.
And he's going to be taken down back. The 20-yard line. T.J. Watt. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Rolling right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run out of the gun with right. To the 45. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's a Browns 1st down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll look to throw yet again. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. big play coming up. This is third down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Come on. Let's go.
With the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now Howard on first down. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Howard now to throw it here on second down. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll run with Wright. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On second down, Howard. Here's a screen coming for Wright. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a third down and 4. A give, and here's Johnson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
On first down, right back to Johnson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Here comes a toss, right. Here comes Johnson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Great run there, but now the question becomes, when does the defense start using their timeouts? You typically want to use them on the plus side of the 2-minute warning. So we'll see ultimately how they choose to play this out as this game kind of winds down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the give, it's Johnson. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's a run with their tight end. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Talk things over before 3rd down. Johnson will score. Touchdown. Steelers. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. Now 2nd and 4. On the give, it's Judkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Towels waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now 2nd and inches. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Back to the air one more time. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on 3rd down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
They'll run the sneak, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the home victory here in the division in the 1st of their 2 scheduled matchups.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's halftime, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little bush your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and made up. Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then